How's it going, guys? Pterodactyl BD here, back with another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be actually doing a top 5. Now today's top 5 is going to be top 5 weapons in Pixel Gun 3D not to buy. Now, okay, if you guys want me to do some top 5s, that'd be really cool, because I'm actually looking forward to doing different series on the channel other than Pixel Gun 3D regular gameplays. I will be uploading for Pixel Strike 3D tomorrow. I mean, it's been a really long time since I've played a game other than Pixel Gun, so you can look forward to that happening tomorrow. Maybe around maybe around tomorrow, like 3 o'clock. But anyway, now these guns that I'm going to be showing in today's video are 5 weapons that you shouldn't buy. And it's not going to be like the obvious things like the AK-48 or the SWAT rifle or the combat rifle. I mean, it's going to be some like things that you maybe were planning on buying. And I'm just going to tell you right now that these guns are bad. I mean, none of these guns that I have in my loadout are on here, but I will see you all once we get to the top. Now, this will go in order from the best gun you could possibly get to the worst. So anyway, I'll see you all in the match. Alright, the first weapon on the list is the Loud Piggy. Now, the Loud Piggy is a really big waste of gems. This weapon usually does very, very little damage to somebody, even with max armor. It usually takes about 3 or 4 mags to take somebody out. Tell me that's not bad. Seriously, this weapon definitely needs a buff, because right now, it just doesn't cut it. It only has a combat level of 13, which is pretty pathetic in comparison to some of the other weapons in the game right now. This weapon used to be decent, but now it's just utter trash. This weapon takes anywhere between, since it's multiple shots, it usually takes somewhere around 22 or 25 shots to bring down somebody with full champion armor, which makes this weapon very underpowered. I could go on and on about how this weapon is a perfect waste of 115 gems, but my recommendation if you were thinking about buying this is never to get this thing. You're much better off with something even like the Xmas Destroyer, which I said really isn't that underpowered, but still, you're better off with the Xmas Destroyer than you are with this thing. Because let me tell you something, trying to use this in any map really is just going to hurt your trophies and your pretty much everything that you have very bad. You're going to be losing a lot. And well, that's just pretty much how the story goes if you're trying to use this weapon. I would never really recommend you buy this thing, and this is going in order from the best, seriously. The other weapons I'm going to be showing on this list are even worse than Loud Piggy, which really says something, because this thing is really underpowered. You know, look at this. Look at this. Dude barely took 2 damage. To be honest, this probably should be lower on the list because it is really bad. But anyway, there's the only dude left in this match now. Oh yeah, 2 versus 1. Sorry, not doing that. This is why I really don't go into team cooperation modes. But anyway, now we go on to number 4 on the list. We have the Railgun. Now this weapon, it actually used to be pretty good. This thing used to one-shot a lot, actually. So some of you might actually be surprised why I'm saying that this weapon is not good. First of all, this thing rarely one-shots. And while I don't really generally have a problem with sniper rifles that don't one-shot as long as they usually 2 shots, as you can see, I was able to get that guy 1 shot right there, but that was because he was low in health. Most of the time when you're encountering full health players with this thing, it's generally going to take a 3-shot kill. And since this weapon is basically a prototype, that's gonna cause a bit of complications if you can't aim all 3 of your shots and hit the enemy all 3 times. So this weapon in general, it's pretty much not worth the 135 gems to buy it. I mean, I don't think it's worse than the Loud Piggy. Like I said, maybe this list shouldn't go in order, but still, this weapon is not really comparable to some of the others in this game, especially not things like the prototype, where prototype is always a 1 shot. As you can see, if I try to get up on this guy right here, it didn't 1 shot him, and it took another shot from that dude's anti-champion rifle, and he still didn't die. But yeah, if we try to go in for the kill right here, you can see it's going to be very difficult, like a mech. Good luck with the railgun, seriously. This is probably the most powerful weapon out of any on this list. I really shouldn't be trash-talking it too much, because it used to be a very powerful weapon. Maybe if they buff this thing back up to what it was before, this weapon is actually really enjoyable to get kills with. And well, it's a lot of fun to use actually. So maybe if they buff it up a bit, then it's like, so it'll be good then. But this guy has automatic decorator. I don't really approve. But anyway, maybe if I thought I got that guy through the wall, that would have been insane. That would have been insane. But yeah, Adamant Bomber, Excalibur, everything is generally going to beat you unless you have like spot on aim and can manage to hit 3 headshots on people. I have tested this thing out before. It does take 3 headshots, so don't think I'm just dissing the railgun for views. No, I don't really do that. But anyway, see if we can get this guy right here. I'm pretty sure I hit him in the body. Yeah, this thing is not very powerful at all. It's definitely one of the weaker sniper rifles in the game. This thing used to one-shot, but as you can see, I hit that guy right there, and he's not... I doubt he took very much damage. But, everybody in the server is kind of tryharding right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if our team's just horribly sucking. Yeah, but anyway, oh, dear God, Adamant Bomber. Yeah, I'm done with the server. You might want to stay out of Toy Factory. It looks like the Adamant Bomber users are kind of owning this place right now. But which really sucks, because I used to like Toy Factory. But oh well, Adamant Bomber users always have to come take my favorite maps. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Now let's go on to number 3 position. Okay, the next weapon on this list actually has its well-deserved position, the Plasma Spreader. Now, this weapon has always been one of those weapons that has been known to be a bad gun. Seriously, this weapon usually takes around a clip and a half to bring down a full champion armor player. It's really no good, and I would recommend getting the pencil thrower over this thing. Well, not exactly, but this weapon's better than the pencil thrower. It's just that this weapon suffers because you can't headshot with this, and that gives this weapon a very, very low damage. You can stand there and shoot someone for hours, and they won't die because, well, this is bad. Look at you just spray and pray, and you just don't get nothing. Seriously, when it comes to the amount of kills you get with this weapon, it's very, very little. And the pool party is one of the better maps to use this in. Look at this. I'm out of ammo, and this thing has a 50 capacity. So yeah, I'm basically putting tons of bullets, no respect for this Adamant Bomber user, tons of bullets into people, and well, they just don't die because, well, this thing suffers. Really, it just suffers tremendously because if this weapon had a high damage, this weapon would actually tear people apart. But since it only has a combat level of 9, this thing's gonna suffer anyway. But try and kind of just Adamant Bomber. Good luck. Nope, not gonna happen. Sorry. But yeah, Adamant Bomber users, they really just kind of own when you're trying to go up against them. Mega Gun, good luck. Here's another Adamant Bomber right here. I mean, basically any weapon that you encounter in any match anymore, you're not gonna be able to bring them down with the Plasma Spreader. I put like I don't know how many bullets, like 40 into that guy, and it only took down all of his armor and maybe 1 or 2 of his health. Seriously, this weapon, definitely, it's like a knockoff primary weapon almost. Primary weapons aren't meant to be special weapons, okay? I don't know what they were trying to do when they introduced this gun, but whatever they decided to do over there, whichever person made this take so many shots, and I got that guy right there, but he had the resurrection on, so it didn't count as a kill. Even if you do get the kill, there's always going to be that one person that uses the resurrection, and you're not even going to get the kill anyway. You're much better off with a different weapon in the special section. Do not waste your coins. Now we're going into the number 2 position. Number 2 on this list is the pencil thrower. Now you guys all know why this thing's on the list. This weapon suffers. I mean, against pretty much any weapon, you're going to have a very difficult time taking people out with this thing. It's basically if you took the laser disc thrower, threw it in the primary section, and gave it a very low damage. That's what this thing is. I mean, it's already bad enough with its 19 headshot capability, but the fact that this thing loses accuracy so quickly and has a really hard time trying to hit people, as you see right here, I'm just absolutely missing. And even if I do manage to hit my shots, it's still going to take 19 before I kill somebody, which is like a mag and maybe 4 extra bullets out of the next one. Not really fair, and it costs 120 gems, so this thing is like 60 coins. I would go to the top to pay for this thing. Do not use 120 gems to purchase this weapon. It's definitely not worth it. I mean, just look at that. I mean, it shoots pencils. How freaking powerful can a pencil thrower possibly be? I mean, it doesn't even feel like it shoots pencils. It like shoots feathers. I mean, what is wrong with this gun? This could be a powerful weapon if only like if it had the power of the plasma cutter. This thing would be OP. But this weapon, it's just bad, and I don't know why. Just doesn't cut it. You can like be behind the person and shoot a bunch of bullets into their head. And they're not gonna die from you because they're just gonna turn around and shoot you with their adamant bomber or something. Like this guy right here, he's gonna notice me before I can even like hit 2 or 3 of my shots on him. Don't ask me how that guy got me when he was behind the wall, but you know. But let's go. Let's go, and I'm just gonna show you like how bad this weapon actually is. Hey, what's up there? What's up there, Mister? I forget what I named that pterodactyl. But anyway, like look at this. Look at that. I hit him once and it only did 3 damage. I mean, that was to the head and it only does 3 damage. And look at how slow it shoots compared to some of the other primary weapons. It's like the damage of the simple machine gun. Well, not really. The simple machine gun takes a lot more hits, but you know, this weapon, it's not deserving of the cost that it has. 120 gems. Look, I can't even kill these guys, and I'm freaking shooting down the hallway. If I was using like the laser crossbow, or I'm just gonna use a better primary weapon for example. If I was using something like the anime scythe that it has right there, I would have gotten both of those guys probably. If I was using something like the champion solar cannon, I definitely would have gotten both of those guys. But I'm not that noob who just sits there and uses the champion solar cannon, thinks it making him look cool. But this weapon, you guys, it's just utter garbage. I don't know what to say about it. It shoots feathers. It has a low mag size. I mean, and it looks ridiculous. I mean, I know it doesn't really contribute to it, but it's like you're running around with this weird blue reverse pencil sharpener that shoots pencils. Okay, if you were to make like a makeshift hillbilly pencil thrower in real life, it would probably kill faster than this thing does. I mean, I'm for real right now. Like, it's not, like there's no way that this thing, it just doesn't do anything. It's pathetic. It's a weak gun. It's hard to aim. It's just bad. Okay, we are on to the #1 position. The absolute worst buy for any gun in the game at the moment. You're probably wondering, what could be worse than the pencil thrower? What could possibly have a disadvantage over the pencil thrower? Which weapon could the pencil thrower possibly beat? Which weapon is this terrible? Well, here's your answer. The Invader. As much as I hate to say it, this weapon tops the charts for pretty much the worst weapon in the game at the moment. And the fact that it costs 125 gems doesn't help either. This weapon is usually around 60 headshots. Yeah, you heard me right. That's a fat 60 headshots to somebody with full champion armor. I don't know what they did to this weapon. It used to be something like an 7 or 8 shot kill, maybe even 9 shot kill. Now this weapon is a 60 shot headshot. I mean, you'll be better off getting kills with a simple machine gun than the Invader nowadays. They've nerfed this thing so bad. It's like if I find somebody right now, I'm not even going to have enough ammo to kill them anyway. I mean, that's how weak this thing is. Like, as you guys can see, what was that, like 7 or 8 bullets, and he only took that much damage? I don't know if it still takes 60 shots or if they buffed it or whatever. But I know for a fact that I tried it out earlier today, and it was 60 shots to kill one guy. I don't know what they were thinking when they were nerfing this thing, but they need to bring it back to what it was before, because I'm telling you, how hard it is to get kills with this thing is just absolutely insane. Like, look at this guy. He's going to be able to beat me. That's because he's using the adamant bomber. Oh, look at you. Oh, unknown user, I'm so afraid. But anyway, guys, the Invader, just do not waste your coins. I mean, gems. I mean, it costs gems, which is already bad enough, but the fact that this thing kills slower than the simple machine gun really puts it at a disadvantage. I mean, buy the pencil thrower over this thing. Seriously, if you were to go off of which weapon that you would buy first, the pencil thrower or the Invader, pencil thrower is honestly a better option, and that thing is just absolute trash. I mean, look at this thing go. I would have killed him by now if it was powerful as it was before, but they have to just nerf every weapon I'm good with and just kind of make a fool out of me. Okay, here we go. As you guys see right here, he's gonna take me out regardless of what weapon he pulls. Because as you see right there, even though I pumped a lot of bullets into his head, he was still left with 21 armor and all of his health. This thing, you guys, definitely do not consider getting this. It's not worth the gems. I mean, maybe if they buff it back to what it was before. If they buff it back to what it was before, this weapon would actually be fantastic. It was amazing before. It really freaking pains me to put the Invader all the way up at the #1 position for the worst weapon in Pixel Gun. I really did not see this coming at all, and I really hope they bring it back because this weapon is actually really cool, and it was really good when it first came out. Seriously, this weapon could be one of the best primary weapons in the game again, but they have to nerf it to a 60-shot kill because they just always want to coddle those people who use the Adamant Bomber and the Christmas Ultimatum. And they just want to completely forget about the people who use the primary weapons and just kind of leave them in the dust, so to speak. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Do not buy any 5 of these weapons. They're all bad choices. I mean, I guess if you're good at aiming, the railgun really isn't that bad of an idea now that I think about it. I don't know if it's still a 3-shot kill or not. But look at this. Oh my god, I actually got somebody. But that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this, be sure to smash that like button with your chair. Don't do it with the chair because I'm not responsible for any damages that you might. Oh, look at my coins. 24444. Call Blake Maisland. Okay, I need to shut